Yo, we got the Browns vs. Bengals, last 1 o'clock game. This game means absolutely nothing. Bengals can't make the playoffs. And the Browns have clinched the 5th seed no matter what. And we do know that they'll be versus the Texans in the first round because the Jaguars choked today. The Jaguars choked so bad today. So that means, with that being said, that the Jaguars choked, they have missed the playoffs, and the Texans are the 4th seed because of it. The last, oh! Okay, so we'll talk about both these teams' futures type, especially the Bengals, since it's the last time I'll be reacting to the Bengals this year. Listen, it was fun reacting to the Bengals this year. It was fun watching them. They started off really bad, kind of like they always do. Joe Burrow was injured in the beginning, then he finally got healthy, and they started to look really dangerous in the league. I did draft Jamar Chase in fantasy 3rd overall. Terrible decision. But, you know, I still like Jamar Chase. I think he's going to go off next year, especially with Joe Burrow being fully healthy from the get-go. T. Higgins isn't playing in this one, might have played his last game. Same with Tyler Boyd. This crew might be breaking up. Jamar Chase is going to have to get paid. So, they obviously paid Joe Burrow. So, it'll be interesting to see because it looks like T. Higgins' Bengals career is done, but you never know. Maybe they reach a deal and he resigns. Maybe he wants to be here with this team, especially when it's fully healthy, unfinished business because they were so close 2 times already, you know. But, yeah, just got off to a bad start. They have to get off to better starts in the beginning of the season, man. They have to. Their defense is solid, man. It's not amazing, but it's solid. They're pretty good. They can get a little bit better on defense. Mixon has been great, man. He scored a touchdown. Gotta keep him. I know he took a pay cut. I don't know if it was a 1-year pay cut. This year, I don't know if it's on a 1-year deal, or if he's still on contract for more. But they need Joe Mixon. I mean, they don't have. They have the Browns. Mixon is really good. They need Joe Mixon. So obviously Burrow will be back next year. But next year, I think their goal got to be to get off to a good start. They can't get off to a lousy start, man. They got every game counts. You have to start well from the beginning. Obviously, Joe Burrow has to stay healthy. He has to stay healthy. He's been out for a season twice out of, 4 seasons so far. Mixon, oh my goodness. They had to keep this man because he's really good. They got to get Chase the ball more. And yeah, I think they'll be back, though. I think they'll be back. I think they'll be back for the playoffs. I think Joe Burrow is still really good. Mixon, damn, second touchdown. Okay. And also the Browns own the Bengals, by the way. But right now it's looking like the Bengals might break that curse. I didn't know who to pick because the Browns low-key own them. But obviously the Browns have their complete backups in. This game means nothing for the Browns. I don't know if I forgot to say that or not. But no Joe Flacco, no Cooper, no running back, no defense, no Myles Garrett, no anything. They have no one in. So obviously the Bengals are probably going to win this game. They have their full starters. And they got Driscoll and the Browns do. But yeah, so. But to the Bengals, man, been fun watching all season. I expect y'all to bounce back next year with healthy Joe Burrow. Y'all probably would have been in the playoffs with healthy Joe Burrow. The defense could get a little better. I think you got to get the secondary a little better. Definitely got to get some corners out there, and then y'all but y'all gotta make decisions on offense too. With T. Higgins, I think that position we need a second receiver for sure. Obviously T. Higgins is one of the best second receivers, but he's gonna need someone really good. With Boyd also on contract, gotta still have Joe Mixon, and then obviously Joe Burrow's healthy. They just got off to a better start next season. I think they'll be back in the playoffs next season. I do. But y'all gotta improve the defense. They got off to a good start next season. Those are the keys for me. But yeah, until next season, Until next season.
He had it on his feet. He started
now for the Browns, who will be in the playoffs, it's a team that nobody wants to see. Their defense is top 3 ferocious. Joe Flacco has the experience, giving his guy chances, putting up so many yards. They have a chance to do something special and win it all. They have a decent matchup against the Texans, who they just destroyed, who Cooper went for 250 or 260 on that defense with Joe Flacco. You feel me? That defense can be had. Obviously, this is without Nick Chubb, too. They're lucky they don't have Nick Chubb. They still have a really good running game with Ford and Kareem Hunt. Then you have Njoku, who's been balling out of his mind lately. This Browns team is a scary team that a lot of teams don't want to see. And I think can do something in these playoffs, man. This division's insane, by the way. Every single team, if the Bengals win this game, is going to have a winning record, and the Bengals are going to be the only team not to make it. I was the one that was saying that this team is the best division in football before the season even started, and the Steelers made the playoffs. The Browns made the playoffs, and the Ravens made the playoffs. And the Browns would be a better seed if the Ravens didn't have 13 wins. You feel me? So that's crazy. Also, Trey Hendrickson, if we got 2 sacks in this game, I'm not sure, would lead in sacks. Obviously, Shea Watt got it yesterday while he got injured, though. So So yeah, that's crazy. But the Browns are a team that I'm not sure no, I'm not sure. They don't want to see the Browns right now. They don't want to see the Browns right now. They have someone that, I really want to see a Browns-Ravens matchup, bro. Flacco versus his old team. That would be fire. Maybe second round, 1-5. If that happens, you know. But that would be interesting. And also, the Jaguars choking was insane. We reacted to that earlier. Jaguars will not be in the playoffs, so that was definitely wild. Bengals actually beat them with Browning that one game, part of their insane losing streak to choke. They were 8-2. That's tough. Browning did I, as a backup, almost still led the team to the playoffs. It was close, you know, just wasn't enough. Can't really blame him. But these Browns we will be watching next week against the Texans, and I'll tell you right now, I'm picking the Browns in that game. I'm picking the Browns in that game right now. Tell you that already. I don't even gotta think about it. I got the Browns in that game, that defense, and the offense being really solid, man. They have a run game without Nick Chubb that's insane. Well, I think the Browns have a lot of potential this playoffs. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Teams don't want to see them. Teams don't want to see them. I think the only team that could beat them like that, because the Ravens, anything can happen in the division matchup, man. I don't even know, to be honest. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. The Browns have a chance. They have a chance this season. They have a chance this season with Joe Flacco. Obviously, we can talk about Deshaun Watson, too. Deshaun Watson might be the worst contract in NFL history. They're about to go to the damn near Super Bowl without him. Now the playoffs. I don't get too ahead of myself, but a lot of questions. You know, Joe Flacco does. You know, I mean, I think Deshaun Watson would have led them. He was a little goofy in the beginning. Like you can tell how rusty he was. He was throwing a lot of picks, but he still was making plays and getting game wins, and you know, running nicely. And just had to put the ball a little better. That's what he was struggling with. I still like Deshaun Watson and believe in him. His talent was under the rim. We've seen what he did with the Texans. He's obviously not that anymore, but he's still really good in my opinion. Especially for what I saw him, he was pretty solid. But he just was throwing a little bit too many picks, which I think he'll be better with next season. And I think he's the Browns quarterback. That's what I think still, but we'll see. We'll see. It looks like they don't even need him, bro. So as of right now. So. And this is over. This is over. I'm about to get out of here, yo. I'm not gonna lie. There's no fun watching this. 31-0. Wow, the Bengals finally end their and the Browns owning them. And the Browns owning them. Finally, about time. Another one. So that's good for the Bengals at least to end on a high note, and they end with a winning record. So this whole division had a winning record. Wow. Browns, we'll see y'all next week. Said what I said about them, and I said what I said about the Bengals. Until next season, Bengals, hey, just get off to a better start next season. Joe Burrow got to stay healthy, get the defense a little better. Browns have a serious chance to win a Super Bowl this season. Seriously. With Joe Flacco right now. Hey, catch y'all on the next. React to all the 1 o'clock games prior to this. This and the game before this. The Jets Patriots were the only game that didn't mean anything for the playoffs. All the games before that meant something for the playoffs. So I reacted to them first. We still have a lot of games later that are very important. So be sure to stay tuned.